is the Forestfish laser gaming mouse. It has 4000 DPI, color changing LED on the sides, and the Forestfish logo on the back here. Forestfish logo is definitely brighter than the sides for the LEDs. This does appear to be an optical mouse, but that hasn't really affected my experience at all. This mouse, at the time of this video, is currently sitting at $16.89. I wasn't planning on doing a video review for this, but after reading some of the other reviews and using it for a little while, I thought it was definitely worth the time to do a video review. This is a wired mouse. The cord is wrapped in nylon, very strong. Two buttons on the side here that are labeled forward and back. You have a button that is labeled triple click. By default that's mapped to triple click, but you can reset the mapping as with these two buttons as well. And the scroll wheel. I like that the scroll wheel has a little bit of friction on it. It kind of clicks. I would like, ideally, one of the things I miss about one of my previous mice that I had was actually a frictionless scroll where I could click a button and then just slide and it would just scroll. But unfortunately this doesn't have that. But again, not that big of an issue because I've lived without it for a long time now. You have a glass desk, and to try using it on the desk, it doesn't work. I am using it on my Wacom tablet here. Full disclosure, I'm not going to be using this mouse for gaming, but I am a photographer, so I will be using this mouse for doing photo edits along with my tablet here. Up here on the panel, the settings, and I know it's a little difficult to see, but I did want to highlight a couple of the things. I've noticed that some of the reviewers have said that you're not able to turn off this RGB effect. That is false. I don't know if that's different on the Mac than it is the PC, but I have found that. Even in the key settings here where I can map the keys, there's actually a pre-mapped option for RGB on-off. And I can set that. I'm going to set it right now to be the triple click button, so now when I hit this button, you'll see I turn off the effect, I turn it on, and the breathing effect comes back. What I'm actually going to use that for, what I really like is there are pre-mapped windows key options, so you can have my computer or the calculator pop up. I use the calculator a lot, so if I have my calculator I can hit that. Another thing that you might want if you're not familiar with using your Windows E keyboard shortcut, or you want something a little quicker, is you can map it to my computer. I hit the triple click, there it is, pop up the file explorer, single key, so you can enter a key. So let's say I'm actually going to just hit the Windows key. I want to just tap the Windows key when I hit that. So now when I hit there, I got my start menu popping up. So I'll probably mess around with that a little bit. You also have control over the DPI settings. These four lights here that light up. By default the lowest is 750, and the second is 1000, and then 1250, and then 2000. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump up the options here just a little bit. So I'm actually going to bump the third one up to 1750, and I'm going to bring 4 up to 3000. So that way, 750, 1250, there we go. I like that a little better. I don't think I'll be using the 3000, but just in case I do, nice to have. Over here we have our RGB effect settings. Under mode, there's standard mode, respiration mode, and neon mode. Currently it's on respiration mode. If I go into neon mode, see, so there's no blinking. It's not breathing anymore, it's just slowly cycling through the colors. I actually like this better. You also have the option of choosing which colors you want, so if you really hate yellow, you could take yellow off. Standard mode here, let me flip back over to that. So you'll see this is kind of a quick cycle through the colors. The respiration mode I do like. One of the things I like about the settings on the respiration mode is there's parameters, and there's by default I think it was 4S, then it was 5S, 6S, 7S, 8S. So if I go to 4S and hit apply, that's actually 4 seconds. So each color is on for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if that's too fast for you, let's go up to 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. See, and so that's how you can slow down, speed up that that breathing effect. I really like this neon mode, and the same thing. I have the parameter, the 4 second per color. Let me stick with that. I think that 4 seconds per color is probably going to be okay. I might bump that up a little bit. Let's see, I'll go like 5 seconds per color, just for the sake of things. Overall, I really like this mouse. This probably is going to be my primary mouse. I also have a wireless that I was using, but I've been getting some interference with that lately. I wish the software would have been, when it installed, I guess I just wish it would have run a little more smoothly and it would have named it something different. I do have this icon in the taskbar, and there's also there's an icon that was placed on my desktop that's called GX9 gamingmouse.exe. If I hit the start menu, it's there as well. So the app is there, but as far as the installation went, it really didn't ask me any questions. It was kind of like, do you want to install, or double click to install, and then it was just silent in the background. It didn't give me any options on any additional things that might have been installed. It didn't give me an option to choose where to put a desktop icon. It just dropped something on my desktop. It didn't ask me if I wanted to put a shortcut on my start menu or anything like that. And that makes me a little nervous. I'm hoping that there's no bloatware or other spyware that might have come along with this product. For now, I think I'm good with that, so I'm going to click OK. It's still sitting down here on my system tray, which is good, and hopefully that boots on start, because if I right click, there's only an exit. There is not another option. If I click on it, this opens up again. So I really love this light breathing effect. It kind of matches my keyboard. I wish my keyboard had the same breathing effect, but it doesn't. It just has a few solid colors. So now that I have this mouse, I might have to look into a keyboard that has a backlight effect that it pulses as well. All in all, great product from Forestfish, and especially for 17 bucks, I don't think you can find a mouse that's going to give you this many options for less than $17. I love the braided cable. That's really nice. You know, it's going to be hard to kink that. And the scroll wheel feels really good. I really like the responsiveness with the buttons. I haven't been using it too long, so I can't speak of the longevity of it, but so far I'm impressed. So good job, Forestfish. Good mouse. You know, you can't go wrong with this one.